the determination of molecular spectroscopic term symbols of diatomic molecules like H2, Li2, B2, C2, O2, N2. So these kind of molecules. So these means the determination of term symbols of these diatomic molecules are very important for competitive exams like CSIR, UGC NET, IIT JAM, state level eligibility test like AP set and TS set. So regularly, so 2 marks or 4 marks questions are coming from this topic. So here, how to determine, how to identify the term symbol of the given diatomic molecule, so in a simple way. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, right. The L value orbital angular momentum L, if L value is equal to 0, then in metal complexes if L value is equal to 0, then we can denote that is term S. If L value is 1, then if L value is 1, the term symbol is P. If L value is 2, the term symbol is D. If L value is 3, the term symbol is F. So this is for metal complexes. But in the case of homodiatomic molecule, if L value is equal to 0, so the term becomes sigma. The term becomes sigma. Clear? If the L value is equal to 1, the term symbol is pi. The term symbol is pi. If L value is equal to 2, the term symbol is delta. The term symbol is delta. If L value is equal to 3, the term symbol is pi. So these are very important term symbol. These are the term symbol. So for the calculation of diatomic molecules, if L value is 0, that is denotes sigma. If L value 1, pi. If L value 2, delta. If L value 3, pi. So please remember, so these symbols delta, pi, delta and pi. Okay. So what is the formula? So in the case of metal complexes, generally we are using the formula that is 2 into S plus 1 L, S plus 1 Lj. So this is the formula for the calculation of term symbols, determination or calculation of term symbols in metal complexes. Metal complexes. Here what is 2s plus 1? So 2s plus 1 means nothing but it is a spin multiplicity. So 2s plus 1 is a spin multiplicity. L means nothing but orbital quantum number. So J means nothing but coupling constant. Okay, right. But in the case of homodiatomic molecules, so the formula is 2 into S plus 1. 2 into S plus 1. In place of L, so we should represent. Okay, so here the term symbol here, that is lambda. The term symbol is lambda here. So the symbol is lambda. Okay. So based on lambda value, if L is equal to 0, that is equal to sigma. If L value is 1, so that means pi. Okay. So the lambda value, the lambda term may be sigma, pi, delta or pi. Clear? Right. So this is G or U, zeroed center or unzeroed center. If the center of symmetry will be present, then it is zeroed center. If center of symmetry is absent, then it becomes unzeroed. Okay, clear. This is the formula for the determination of molecular term symbol of homodiatomic molecule. Clear, student? So if it is delta, lambda is 0, that is sigma. If lambda value will be 1, that is pi. If lambda value will be 2, then the symbol becomes delta. Okay, right. So that is lambda. So before we are going to determine the term symbol, so first of all we will focus the energy order for 14 electron system and above 14 electron system. Okay, so here first I will write up to 14 electron system. Already you know very well about these 14 electron system and above 14 electron system. Here, so up to 14 electron system, so the electrons enter into the sigma 1s Zarad center means the sigma 1s orbital are having Zarad center. Then sigma star means nothing but anti-bonding molecular orbital, that is a sigma star 1s. Okay, so this is kk. Right, next sigma 2s ground state energy level. So then sigma star 2s, so this is Zarad and this is unzarad. This is Zarad and unzarad. Okay, right. So next the next level is sigma pi 2p x pi 2p y, pi 2p x and pi 2p y. So pi 2p x and pi 2p y, so these two are having not having the center of symmetry, that's why we are representing with unzarad u. Okay, right. Next then I will write this side, so that is a sigma 2p z, so this is Zarad. Then pi star 2p x, pi star 2p y. So pi star 2p x and pi star 2p y are Zarad, and then last one is sigma star 2p z, so here it is unzarad. So this is unzarad. So this is the formula for up to 14 electron system. So please remember this energy order, so for the filling of electrons in various molecular orbitals. Okay, right. So then we will move to the above 14 electron system. Above 14 electron system. So in this above 14 electron system, so this is common. So KKLL is common. So means sigma 1s, sigma star 1s, sigma 2s, sigma star 2s is common, right? So then here in above 14 electron system, the electrons are enter into the sigma 2pz first. Sigma 2pz first. Then electrons enter into the pi 2px and pi 2py. So pi 2px and pi 2py. So this is unzarad. Then next, so pi star 2px Zarad and pi star 2py Zarad and sigma star 2pz unzarad. So this is the energy order for above 14 electron system. So please remember this energy order. So it is very easy to determine the term symbol of various example like H2, H2 plus, He2, He2 plus, Li2, B2, C2, N2 plus, N2, O2, O2 minus, O2 plus, O2 minus 2, F2. So these kind of example. Okay. So please remember only one thing, that is if sigma, so most probably in all sigma cases, means without star, all sigma cases, then here Zarad center will be present. All pi star, all means all sigma star, that is unzarad. Okay, right. So this is very, very important. Okay, so this is the formula 2s plus 1 lambda Zarad or unzarad. Okay, clear. So then we will move to the here. So some rules are there. So what are the rules? We will discuss one by one. Clear. So these rules which helps to determine the molecular term symbol very easily. Okay. So rule 1 says G and U, Zarad and unzarad terms, is referred to the orbitals of the lost electron field. So orbitals of the lost electron field. For example, H2 molecule. So what is the term symbol of H2 molecule? So what is the energy order? That is sigma 1s2 only. So sigma 1s2. So this is okay. So for example, He2 plus. So that is a sigma 1s2 and sigma star 1s, sigma star 1s1. So this is the lost electron field. Okay. So how to refer a Z and Zarad and unzarad term? So refer to the orbitals of the lost electron field. So don't take this one. So you can take the lost electron field in the molecular orbital energy order. Okay. So therefore here the symbol is U. The molecular term symbol is U. Okay. Here the term symbol is Z. Okay. So you must consider the electrons of the orbitals of the last electron field. So that is the rule number 1. Clear, right? The second rule is if the two electrons lies in different orbital. If the two electrons are lies in different orbital. So for example here, so one electron with so pi x 2 pi 2p x and pi 2p y. So 1 clear. So pi 2p x1 pi 2p y1. Okay, so the two electron here, this is unzerred clear, or other else. So pi star 2p x1, so pi star 2p y1. So here this is a zerred and zerred. If the two electrons in different orbitals, so here, so it implies u into u, g into g. So here g into g, that is equal to zerred center only. So u into u, that is equal to zerred center. If for example, so this is z and u, or this is u and g. So here in this case, g into u, that is equal to unzerred, or u into g, that is equal to unzerred. So if the g is multiplying with g, then you will get the zerred center. If unzerred is multiplying with unzerred, then we will get the zerred center. But if g is multiplying with u or u is multiplying with g, then we will get unzerred center only. Okay, so that is the, if the two electron lies in different orbitals, then we can multiply g into g or u into u, g into u or u into g. Okay, clear. So this is rule number 2. So the third rule is the negative subscript. The negative superscript will be written only when electron is filled in pi orbital. Clear, student? The negative superscript will be written only when electron is filled in pi orbital. Okay, so sigma orbital means the negative superscript will be written only when the electron is filled in pi orbital, means pi 2p y, pi 2p z, pi 2p x. Clear? Next, the positive negative. So the negative superscript we will use for only pi orbital. Clear? The positive negative superscript applies only sigma. The positive negative, so means sigma positive or sigma negative, but here so pi negative. Okay, here so sigma state, the positive negative superscript applies only negative states and indicates whether the wave function is symmetric. The wave function is symmetric. If the wave function is symmetric, then you can use plus symbol. If the wave function is anti-symmetric, then you can use negative symbol. Clear, student? If the wave function is symmetric, center of symmetry will be present, then you can use positive. If it is anti-symmetric, then you can use negative. So this implies for this is applies for only sigma state only. So with respect to reflection through the plane, so means nothing but plane of symmetry. So with respect to the plane of symmetry, so containing two nuclei. So these are the four rules. So the first rule is zerred and unzerred. The second rule is if the two electrons in different orbitals, what will happen? The zerred and zerred will be zerred, unzerred and unzerred will be zerred, zerred unzerred, unzerred zerred will be unzerred only. So the third rule is the negative superscript will be applies only when the electron is filled in pi orbital. Okay. The positive negative superscript so applies only sigma state. So please remember. Okay. And indicates whether the wave function is symmetric, anti-symmetric with respect to plane of symmetry or reflection through the plane. The fifth rule here you can see, that is allowed or forbidden transition. Allowed or forbidden transitions. Allowed transitions or forbidden transitions. Clear? Right. Here the which transition is allowed transition or which transition is forbidden transition. Which transition is allowed transition and which transition is forbidden transition. Which transition is forbidden transition. Here, so delta lambda is equal to 0 comma plus or minus 1. Delta S is equal to 0, then it is allowed transition. So delta lambda is equal to plus 0 comma plus or minus 1. that is allowed transition. If delta S is equal to 0, this case also means here the spin angular momentum, orbital angular momentum. Orbital angular momentum is 0 comma plus or minus 1, this is allowed. If the spin is 0, then it is also allowed transition. Okay, here you can see examples mean sigma to sigma transition, pi to pi transition, delta to pi transition, means the L value for delta is 2, pi for 1. L value here, so 2 minus 1, 1 minus 2. Here the values are lies plus or minus 1. So here it gives delta lambda, that is equal to plus or minus 1. Here this is L value, that is 0. Here also 0. So here, so 0 will be present. Okay. So pi to y. So 1 minus 1, that is equal to 0. So here it comes in the region of 0 comma plus or minus 1. So there 1 and 0. So 1 minus 0, 0 minus 1, that is equal to plus or minus 1. So these transitions are allowed transitions. For example, here the transition is sigma to delta or delta to sigma. So this transition is not allowed transition. This transition is forbidden transition, because so this rule is not comes under selection rule. Okay, so Laporte lambda selection rule. Here you can see this is 0, this is 2. So 0 minus 2, 2 minus 0. So that is equal to plus or minus 2. So plus or minus 2 is not present in the region of delta lambda is equal to 0 comma plus or minus 1. So these kind of transition we can call as forbidden transition. Clear, student? Right. Next, the superscript. So plus to plus, minus to minus are allowed transition. Remember, the superscript plus to plus, superscript minus to minus are allowed transition. If minus to plus or plus to minus are forbidden transition. So these are a very important rule for the determination of or for the calculation of molecular spectroscopic term symbols for diatomic molecule. Okay, please remember all these 5 rules. It helps or it is simplify to your questions. Okay, clear. Then we will discuss the examples of homodiatomic molecules. Okay.